Hello, my name is Tucket, and we are playing FTB Oceanblock. And today, I'm gonna see if we can automate this sluice that we built the last time. I think we'll have to upgrade it to really do that effectively. And first thing we're gonna need is some iron. Now, folks, I have looked, and it looks like the first thing we really do have to do is just smelt each one of these down into a nugget. It hurts, folks. It hurts, but we'll do what we have to do. Okay, there we go. Oh, harsh. Alright. It'll be the only time we have to do that, I think. I'll make these... Wait, what was that? Oh, that's a window hammer. That's from Macaw. That's not really... I don't want to make two of them here. What we want to do is... oh, that's plus. We want to make an engineer's hammer. It's just 2 sticks, 2 iron, and a string. And with this, we can just smash these clusters, which we make with 4 of the chunks. So instead of 9 chunks to get an ingot, it's going to take us 4 chunks to get an ingot, and that's significantly better. These will all turn into the dust, and you can smelt the dust right up into ingots. And I know it's 9, and not 8 or 15. It's fine. Plenty of fuel. First thing we're gonna do is upgrade this sluice. That is not a crafting table. So all we need is the wooden sluice. We need another. No, that's fine. We can do that. Need to make a chain. We got 2 iron ingots. My understanding is that this will hold a lot less fluid, or use a lot less fluid, so it'll be a lot less annoying to keep it full. The other thing that I want to make, this will increase our yield, is an iron mesh, and we're just going to need a string for that. We have plenty of string. We don't have the little thing that lets you control-click just one of an item into an inventory. That's too bad, but it is what it is. So let's see how this does for us. Throw this in here. Alright. I don't even know how much it holds. Hey! Filming over here. I don't know if this pack has the thing where ground don't spawn around conduits, but it might be worth making a conduit just to find out. I won't lack for rotten flesh. Enough of you. Aren't you dead yet? I know, love. There we go. So let's see how much piece of gravel, how much water it'll use. Okay, so it uses a different amount. It uses, what, 0.6 of a bucket. And our yields improve a little bit. That's terrible timing. Ah ha ha. Come on back down, I want that. I want your fancy membrane. Believe these guys? Oh, another one? Yes, I heard it. There. We completed another quest by making wool out of string, so we've got quite a few quest rewards to collect at this point. And we're gonna make this and sleep through the next night, so we don't have to keep dealing with famine. See what all we've got here. Okay, we got a swapping wand, Prudentium furnace, and an iron chunk. Okay. I want to use that furnace though. I think these are, yeah, they're faster and they're more fuel efficient than the regular furnace. This is like a tier 2 boy, I think. So that's pretty cool. Ah! Got no energy. It's okay. Now the first thing we're going to try in terms of automation is simple hopper. Because I am tired of right-clicking stuff into the thing. Alright. So, let's see how or if this will work. Sure looks like it. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be quite a bit chiller. So, apparently you can't do this with the wooden sluices. That's what JI kind of told me there. What the, I forget what JI or what the quest thing. Anyway. Now we really only have to worry about keeping the water full. We won't have to worry much about that for long, either. Next thing on the menu looks like is going to be an automated or a manual pump. We're going to need 3 buckets of water. We're going to need some smooth stone. Throw this in here, I guess. And a couple of wooden planks. And the way this is supposed to work is you put it above an infinite water source. And you right-click it, and it'll send 10 buckets of water into your friendly neighborhood connected sluice. And I don't know what a connected sluice will look like, but we're going to figure it out. Grout potatoes, there it is. Now we have a little bit of water here. And maybe we put the sluice in front of it? So let's see. Doing anything? Yeah! Okay. Now I guess you don't want to overcharge these. It doesn't want to go in here. There we go. Let's go ahead. We're gonna throw some sand in it this time because that should be a way for us to get some gold. Well, we'll throw the rest of this in there too. Why not? We got some sand, some dust, some gravel. Cool. Cool. We got a random reward here. It's a common shader grab bag from Immersive. I don't think it's yeah, it's just a shader. Cool though. Now that we're getting a hold of this stuff reasonably fast, we're gonna want to make a way to get even more out of it. So we're gonna make a dripper. Let's see how it works. Actually, let's make. Oh, we'll make 6 of them. Why not? That looks good. 26 buttons. Maybe some more sticks. I don't think we actually need more sticks, but alright. 6 drippers, and that's a quest. Let's see what we get for that. Oh, we get a fancy axe. Got 200 health. This one's fine. And at some point we found a tank, didn't we? Yeah. So honestly, we'll see how this works. I don't know if we can just fill it up and then break it and take it with us. Find out. Yeah. Hey! Crying out loud. This guy's murder. Gotta do something about this. One of these days very soon. I'm complaining about all the hats I'm getting. They don't do anything. They're just, They're just decorative. Ay, ay. They're cool though. The hats, not the slime. Slime's some pound sand. So down here underneath is where I've been getting all the materials from. And we're going to take some of this space. See if we can't. We might need more space than this, I don't know. I've never used any of this stuff. It should tell us in here somewhere. Drips fluid onto the block below it. So we'll see. Terrible job. Let's see first of all if it drops like directly. It looks like it might. Okay, so it can hold 4. And this is supposed to turn it into clay. I assume when it's dripped an entire bucket. Okay, it's made 1. Not the entire thing, and it looks like it's still dripping. So what I think we're going to want to do, we'll replace this one immediately. You need some clay, so half a bucket for 1 clay. Now we'll go ahead and fill these up. I filled them all up. Now this one converted first. Still dripping? I don't know. It's hard to tell. So I don't know if it takes, it seems like it's taken the same amount in all of them. Actually, what it seems like is that it takes a random amount of ticks, and then it will convert, and the water will clear out of the drain at the same time. Let's see if we can see one of these do thing, and see if that does anything for our theory. Which one should we look at? Sadly, we'll just have to keep this one. Well, I can just report back. All of them changed except for this one. It looks like that might not be true. I don't know how it's determining how much water comes out, because nothing comes out, apparently, until it converts, at least according to whatever version of what are we looking at, or the one probe, or whatever it is. So, don't know if this is something you need to keep an eye on or not. They don't... Well, I'll have to look back at the replay and see if these seem to go down after we do what we do to them, after they convert. Don't seem like they do, but the video will tell the truth. So what do I want clay for? I want to make some grout. This is from Tinker's Construct. Is it nether grout? Okay. That must be for that new thing that I don't know. Okay, so you get a good amount of grout. That's good. We're gonna need it. Now what you do with this stuff is you smelt it up, and you will get yourself some seared brick. Right? Right. Okay, we got a little. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a melter. And we're gonna need, not the smelter controller, we're gonna need a seared melter, so we'll need some glass. Okay. We got a mineral sapling earlier, and I picked it up when I was moving stuff around, and we got another reward. Okay, we got a comma. These are good for leaves and stuff. It's got a lot of durability. Huh. How's it do? Oh, it's Gave us the leaf blocks. Alright. Should have a little by now. Very cool. Now we just need our crafting tools. There we go. So let's look for the melter. Now we're going to need one of these, the Seared Heater, which is just seared bricks. No big deal. And then we're going to need, for the melter, we're going to need, I guess the gauge is fine. I think some of these other ones might be cheaper. Who knows? We got plenty. So we'll make our melter. Now this is a small multi-block. What you do is you put your heater down, you put your melter on top of it, and you need a couple more things. I mean, that's the basic. You need a couple more things to actually do anything with it. You need one of these little, one of these faucets. And for what we're going to do with this, we're going to need a casting basin. And we'll put the basin down right here. And we'll put the faucet down right here. Next thing we want is to, whoops, we're going to make another seared heater, and we're going to make a smeltery controller with it. We need 4 ingots of copper. Now this will increase the yield on your ore. We're going to need just a little bit of charcoal here, probably just 1 will do it. You can run this thing off liquid fuel, solid fuel. What we're going to do here is we're going to take 3 of these copper clusters, and you can see in JI that you've got a melting, and that you know, in the smelter you'll give us 2 ingots for each, and in the melter each will give us 1 nugget, 3 ingots. So 3 of these will be enough to give us 4 ingots worth. That's, you know, that's how it works. Now we're going to put the heater, we're going to right click it right in here. Now that we got our copper, we're going to pour this in, and it's going to cool off. Gotta be almost done here, right? Come on. There we go. 1 smeltery control. Surprised there's not a series of quests for these. Maybe I'm just too far ahead of the game. Let's see. My scroll wheel on my mouse is dying. I don't see tinkers with a quest line. Huh. Now the thing is, we can't really use the smeltery until we have lava. So, what we need to do is make some tempered glass jars. And that's going to start with some glass panes. Now the tempered glass panes are pretty easy to make. You just got to smelt them. But the other thing we need is some cast iron, and that apparently we can make. Oh, we can make on the campfire. So let's take I don't know, some amount of seconds. I think that actually tells us in here. Yeah, 30 seconds. Alright, we got some. We're going to make a little more. Alright, we got 8 of them. So what we're going to do here is we're going to make 1 nugget. Or 9 nuggets. We only need 1. We're going to make a cast iron gear, which is the nugget, and 4 cast iron ingots. Finally, we're going to make this cast iron tube. We got a good amount of them. We're only going to make 1 jar for now. Well, I guess we're going to make 2 jars. And that's the quest. what do we get? We got an auxiliary process sleeve, a cast. We got an energizing rod. Okay. So I guess we have the power mod. Now we're supposed to be able to put it over a heat source. I don't know if this counts. We are just gonna throw some cobblestone in here and see if this will get us some lava, or if we maybe need to use something else. Okay, so we can do... Okay, 2 minutes and 39 seconds. This'll give us a bucket of lava. Okay. And the reward gave us quest complete in the thermal quest line. Indoor seeds? Dope. Hang on to those. Back to the smeltery. Now we're not going to make a big one. We still might not have enough of what we need. We'll find out. So, this with a glass in the middle gives us the fuel tank. We're going to need that. Let's see. And we're going to want some of those seared bricks. I'm going to put this thing. I'll just put it right down here, I guess. It'll be fine. Especially if we give it a little bit more room. Now what you're kind of doing here is defining a volume. So we'll want a little bit more room. So if we have 4 air blocks in here, then we will have enough space to store, or to smelt, I'm trying to say, 4 of whatever passes for ore. Dark spot under there? That's weird. Whatever passes for ore in the pack. Those clusters should work a treat. Okay, we're gonna need 6 more. Do we have it? This is gonna be tight. I don't actually know if what I'm trying is gonna necessarily work. So that's a smeltery. We've now got. See, we can smelt 4 things at a time. It'll hold up to 32 ingots worth of things. The other thing we need is one of these drains. Uh-oh. Let's see. One of these. Oh, so we need some copper. Okay, this thing seems to be done. I wonder... Oh, it pops out a little container. Okay. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Now, this thing will hold 4 buckets worth of lava. I guess we'll just... Okay, so you just click this thing to take the cobble out of your inventory, and it starts cooking along. Oh, pretty smooth little thing there. Now the reason we built this thing is to double our ore, right? So let's see how it does. Here's our 1 gold cluster. And you can see him. Pretty cool. Now this will, if we smash this with our hammer, it takes a little bit of durability from the hammer, and we get 1 dust, which we can smelt 1 ingot from. But this just straight gives us 2 ingots, and it doesn't use the tiny bit of iron string and stick that using the hammer does. So this is, right now, this is the best we can do for our ores until we get into like deep thermal or mechanism or what have you. Now we might need some more grout for this next part. More bricks, I should say. I'm just terrible at typing today. Because you used to be able to put the drain one level up and still be able to use it. Did I not make a casting table? We made this, which we can pour blocks out of, but we don't have a block of gold. We have 2 ingots worth of gold. So we're going to need to make a casting table. So let's go ahead and throw that down here. And we'll put our seared drain up top. And you can tell you placed it right when it looks like a big hole is facing towards the inside of the smelter. And we're going to put a drain on this. And the first thing I want to make is an ingot cast, if this will work. We're just going to right-click a seared brick in here, click this. No, it doesn't work. We're going to need some more craft. Used to be able to get away with it. No. We could put this down on the first level and go down and do it, but, you know, we got the clay. Actually, let's check and see what happens to it. It's been dripping for quite some time. We should bring some dirt. It's been dripping for quite a long time down there. Okay, so we've got all clay. And I would say that these things might continue to drip. I still really don't know. Okay, hopefully now we're talking. If you fall in there, throw mobs in there, you can get blood too. So what we should see now is it'll hold 8. Well, it'll smelt 8 at once, and it'll hold 64 ingots worth of... Oh my god, we got it. And what we should be able to do now is... Do we have to use an iron ingot? Can we even make an ingot cast? I feel real silly. Ingot cast. Daisy and soul steel, nice line. Molten gold. It seems like you should be able to do this. Do with cast iron. Interestingly, I'm not seeing Minecraft. Oh, yeah, iron ingots. And we need 1 ingot's worth of gold. What am I doing wrong? You know, I broke the faucet and put it back on and it was fine. So this is reusable. And we can use it to pour our ingots out and double our ores. So that's going to about do it for this time. I'm going to try not to make this episode an hour long. Thanks so much for watching. We will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.